Hey Fitness Haven fans, hope you're enjoying your day. I know I am right now. I know it's possibly the morning when you're watching this, but as you can see, it is the morning when I'm recording this video because I am in my PJs and having a cup of coffee. That's kind of my morning ritual. But at the time, this video is just gonna be like a day in the life video of me basically doing stuff. And I say that because I just recently had a meeting with someone. She owns her own business and she specializes in business management. Her name's Melanie. She is an amazing woman. Very, very sweet and all that. So shout out to her. And I asked her, like, basically what is the best type of thing to do when it comes to being a business owner. Like, how do you stay organized, and what certain things can be done to make sure that you stay on top of the goals that you have set for yourself. And as for me, the reason why I asked her these questions was because these past few years as a business owner, of being a personal trainer of Fitness Haven and everything like that, I feel like I've been procrastinating a bit. I know that sounds very negative and very like, I don't want to watch this guy anymore. He procrastinates a lot. But it's just something that we all do. And as a business owner, a lot of business owners do it because they don't know what the heck to do. So that's why I asked her, like, okay, what type of tips would you suggest that I do to keep on top of things so that I can start getting people's attention and start making people aware of who I am and what I can do and all that sort of stuff. And what she suggested was something that I never really thought of, which is to basically schedule the week. That way I know my tasks for the day and for the whole week in general. And just by doing that last night on a Sunday, just by doing that this past Sunday to do all the whole week, it actually seemed very good, because one of my tasks for the day of the week when you see this video was to record a day in the life video of me talking to you guys and sharing just what I'm doing in the day. And what I'm going to be doing today is going to the gym and working out and doing calisthenics. There is a previous video of me doing calisthenics, but at home. And I've recently been doing calisthenics for the last month, and I've seen a dramatic change in my overall body fat percentage and my overall strength in general. as for right now, I'm gonna go have a shower, and I will catch you guys in a few moments, okay? Okay, I am off to the gym. I'm just going to the bus stop right now. It's gonna be a very boring few minutes, so I'm not going to allow you guys to watch me just stand there like an idiot. But I will give you a little time lapse of me being a ride all the way to the bus stop. Okay? So let's enjoy this ride. One heck of a bus ride. I am now at Good Life, where I'm going to do my workout. Right there. And this workout is going to involve a whole bunch of fast-paced calisthenics. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go inside and change so we can get to it.
You must think that I'm a restless case because I ran away, If you listen to the words I say, you know that I'm okay, you know it's just a phase. Don't think I'm leaving cause I'm not at all, and if you get hurt it's unintentional. I just wanted you to realize that I'm the one you like, that I'm the one you like. To show you what you got. So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? from you, telling me you need me here just like I do. All I ever wanted was to make it through. Tell me, how about you? How about you? So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here?
Oh, that was an intense workout. And even the stretches were intense. I'm not kidding. Those stretches that I did with my quads, it really helps out a lot with attacking the quads. And even with doing the stretches that I did with my calves, I didn't realize I could actually use that rack that I was using where the bouncy balls are. But using that rack allowed me to put my left foot on it and then stretch it out as far as I can go. Whenever I try to use a wall, it's very hard because it just slides off and doesn't want to be in that position. But when I actually tried using that rack, it didn't slip off. It just went straight down, just like how it did with my right ankle. And being in that position to stretch out the calf from joint to joint. It was awesome. The workouts from doing the reverse flies, well, reverse crunches, to the side to side box jumps, and then doing the burpee squat, the burpee squats, as well as doing the toe, can't even remember the name off the top of my head, but the toe raises, like basically leg to all the way to the top raises of my legs. That in amongst itself is very difficult because you're basically doing a full-on crunch, or a full-on reverse crunch and all that sort of stuff. So that whole workout was very, very good. It was like a high intensity interval training exercise routine, but full on body work. So full on 200 pounds worth of body. It was very tiring. I'm very tired after doing that workout. But as for what I was talking about earlier, about scheduling the week, once you see this, I truly have to say thank you to Melanie for giving me an insight on what's best to truly organize myself. When it comes to exercising, it's one thing to do that. But when you got other things that you want to do or can't think of or anything like that, but you are a business owner, you gotta stay on top of things. So having a plan throughout the week will most definitely help keep my head on a screwed in. It won't feel like my head's on a screw loose because I can't think of something to do with my life type of thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. As for exercising and being in a caloric deficit, especially with the exercising that I plan to do as entailed by this title of calisthenics and being in a caloric deficit, this past month, before I posted this video, my body fat percentage has dropped significantly. As shown here from what I looked like before doing calisthenics on a daily basis, or just on being in a caloric deficit basis, I have dropped a lot of body fat and strengthened my body to the point where I can actually do a pull-up. And doing a pull-up is very difficult for me, especially being one-handed. And doing all these other exercises is going to be a lot of fun. So, next video, expect more of these types of workouts to come, and even with my topic videos, there's going to be a lot of things that will be brought up when it comes to calisthenics and what it can do for people that have disabilities, and also just a storyline of what's going to happen with me with being in a caloric deficit and doing calisthenics with other stuff, going from hypertrophy training to strength training and so on and so forth. Until then, start exercising, eating healthy, and everything in between. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.